They say my name in whispers, in children's rhymes sung on the playground. Lizzie Borden took an axe. You know the rest. But do you really know me? Do you know what it was like to be the talk of the entire country, a spectacle, a monster in a dress? I am Lizzie Borden, and this is my side of the story. It all happened on a sweltering August morning in 1892, in our house on 2nd Street in Fall River, a day that began like any other ended in a nightmare that has haunted my name for over a century. My father, Andrew Borden, and my stepmother, Abby, were found. Well, you know how they were found. And just like that, everything changed. I was the prime suspect. Me, their daughter. Think about it. I was a 32-year-old unmarried woman, living a respectable, if stifling life. I taught Sunday school. I was a member of the Christian Endeavor Society. Did that sound like the profile of a savage killer? The police, the newspapers, they didn't care. They needed a villain, and the quiet unmarried daughter fit their narrative perfectly. They questioned me for hours. They said my answers were confusing, contradictory. Of course they were. I was in shock, grieving, terrified. They twisted my words, searched for any hint of guilt. They pointed to the fact that I tried to buy poison the day before, claiming it was for cleaning a sealskin cape. They overlooked that the pharmacist refused to sell it to me. They talked about the family tensions, the arguments over money and property. Every family has disagreements, don't they? But in my family they became motive for murder. The trial was a sensation. People came from all over, desperate for a glimpse of the supposed monster. The prosecution painted a picture of a cold, calculating woman. They presented the alleged murder weapon, a hatchet head found in the basement, conveniently missing its handle. They had no blood evidence linking me to the crime, no witnesses. Nothing but suspicion and speculation. My defense argued there was no physical evidence, no motive strong enough for such a brutal act. They emphasized my character, my standing in the community. They reminded the all-male jury that a woman of my station was simply incapable of such a heinous crime. In the end, the jury agreed. After just 90 minutes of deliberation, they came back with a verdict, not guilty. I was a free woman. But was I, really? The whispers never stopped. The rhymes got louder. I was acquitted in a court of law, but convicted in the court of public opinion. I lived the rest of my life in Fall River, a pariah in my own hometown. The shadow of that August morning never left me. So Lizzie Borden took an axe? That's the story you've been told. I was found innocent. But you will believe what you want to believe. The truth perhaps died with my father and stepmother in that house on 2nd Street, leaving only questions and a rhyme that will echo forever. Think about that the next time you hear my name. Thanks for listening.